Minister of Ethiopia, Dr. Abiy Ahmed, and Deputy Mayor of Finfinne City, Engineer Taakala Uuma, have visited Shaggar Bakery Factory. We have the detail. Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed and Deputy Mayor of Finfinne City, Taakala Uuma, have visited Holy Quran School, which teaches the children from low-income earners. The Premier wishes happy holiday for the community of the school. The Premier appreciated the supporters and individuals who are contributing their part in the school.
You, the individuals who teach the children of low-income families, you are performing the biggest mission in the world. Being a man means living for others. You are the best example for this. There will be the one who receives the county from these children.
Prime Minister Abiy and Deputy Mayor Taakala Uuma have also visited Shaggar Bakery, whose construction started before 2 months in Akaki subsidy of Finfinne City. Deputy Mayor of Finfinne City Administration Taakala Uuma said the bakery would solve bread shortage in the city.
There is huge demand of bread in the country, so the government is working to solve this problem. The constructor will complete the construction of this factory within a given time. Therefore, hopefully, we will eat bread of Shaggar.
The bakery would go operational in 6 months' time. The construction has reached 53% in 2 months. Upon going operational, the bakery would produce 1.6 million loaves of bread per day. It was said the factory will provide 100 grams of bread for 75 cents. The Premier and Deputy Mayor have also paid a visit for Empress Menen School in Finfinne City. The school said would admit 500 female students in 2019-20 academic year. The school is under renovation. Religious leaders urged the public to host for peace and stability across the country. We'll go on to more than that.
Religious leaders noted the importance of applying religious teaching in daily activities of every followers of the religion. Everyone should look and evaluate his own perspective and should minimize pessimistic views that can create chaos and conflict between our society. If we do so, our religious teaching will be used for development of the nation. If not, things will gonna be wrong. Everyone should act and live according to the teachings and commands of the religious he or she follows. Most of our people will follow the teachings of the religion. It is a very few number of people who have no religion to follow. Most of our society have something to follow. The bad thing here is we lack to implement the teachings of our religion. Hereafter, we all have to play our part, especially in restoring peace and stability of the country. Religious leaders should advise our youth and others to act and work for the peace and stability of our country. If there is no peace in our country, we can think and hope for the development of the nation. So all should work in unison for the betterment of the country more than ever. Advisor Minister of Peace Alpha Mabai for his part noted the importance of religious institutions in sustaining the ever-bonded culture of living together and restoring peace of the nation. If religious institutions lack to teach according to their doctrine, the country will be affected with its negative consequences. The people or followers of the religion will adopt distrust on their teachings. This will affect both the people, followers of the religion, and the country by itself. So religious institutions should act accordingly.
Oromo and Benishangul Gumuz people-to-people conference took place in Billo town of East Wallagga Zone. The two regions pledged to sustain peace and security between the borders. Fakar Brano has more on that.
Oromo Benishangul Gumuz people-to-people conference has been held in Ballo town of East Wallagga Zone. The conference focuses on ways of sustaining peace agreement started between the two people and strengthening unity of the people more than ever. They also agreed to work together in all aspects. Chief Administrator of East Wallagga Zone, Samson Bratu, on the event said the agreement is very crucial to link the two people economically.
Tanaboda, Dangan Kenya.
Hereafter, our border will not be conflict border, rather it will be development border. We both are ready to realize it together with our people.
Chief Administrator of Kamashe Zone, Tariku Marra, for his part, noted that it is critical to bond the two people economically, socially and politically in order to sustain the started change, adding they have high commitment to do so.
If we work with a strong stand for mutual benefit, it is very easy to empower our people economically, socially and politically. So it is very important to work together.
After the discussion, chief administrators and leaders of the two zones have planted 3 seedlings together to strengthen their unity more than ever. Head of the Benshangul Gumuz Water Bureau, Galata Hailu, underscored that planting 3 seedlings shows love and green, adding that they are ready to work hard on peace and unity of the people.
Planting trees is to realize greenery. In doing so, our country will be green in recent time. It can also play a greater role to strengthen unity of people of our country.
The African Enterprise Challenge Fund has awarded a grant of $300,000 to support farm-forced gas-fired stoves. Ephraim Tamaraz detailed.
The African Enterprise Challenge Fund has awarded a grant of $3,000 to U.S. Fulbright scholar Tsaggaye Nagga to support the purchase of equipment to manufacture his farm-forced gas-fired stoves. Tsaggaye Nagga is an associate professor of conservation biology or landscape ecology at Carleton College in Minnesota, USA. He is currently in Ethiopia under a State Department-funded program as Fulbright scholar for 2017-2019 academic years. These stoves are to be used in households and small businesses in Finfinne City and its adjacent areas. The business model is improved cook stoves, pellets, and charcoal buyback, a social enterprise that provides households in urban areas of Ethiopia with access to high-efficient, farm-forced gas-fired stoves in an innovative way to those who are most in need. The technology converts the charcoal into fertilizer, water, and air filter, thereby sequestering carbon. The fuel pellets made from biodegradable waste like spent coffee grounds, coffee husks, sour husks, wood chips, and chat streams. Using pellets as a fuel source in gas-fired cook stoves have low moisture content, have a high energy density, and are easier to transport and store. The technology not only mitigates health impacts for indoor air pollution, it will also sequester large quantities of carbon by reducing carbon dioxide emission to the atmosphere. By converting large quantities of waste biomass to fuel pellets, it minimizes the need to remove wood from forests for cooking.
Multiple stakeholders discussed in Finfinne City on sustaining reforms underway in Ethiopia. Their reforms should improve the life standard of the citizens. Job creation and poverty reduction was the focus of the discussants. Ulmo Bahin has more on that.
It was said that the government has been reforming many policies so as to ensure holistic development in the country. Stakeholders from government and private sectors have discussed ways of enhancing the economy of the country in order to improve citizens' life standard. Dr. Brook Taye is a senior economic advisor in Ministry of Finance. He noted that the government has been reforming many sectors and policies to swift economic transformation in the country.
ባለፉት 16-17 ወራት በኢኮኖሚ ሪፎርሙ ላይ ሲሰሩ የነበሩት
In the past 1.5 years, the government reformed many of its sectors to bring sustainable development, especially to solve problems in connection with inflation, joblessness, and foreign exchange.
Dr. Brook highlighted that there are issues that need sustainable solutions.
ዘላቂ መፍትሄ የሚፈልጉ ኢሹዎች አሉ። እነዚህ ዘላቂ መፍትሄ የሚፈልጉ ኢሹዎች
Issues that need sustainable solutions cannot be solved within a short period of time. They rather need more time and should be changed structurally. To realize this, the government has been strictly working to solve the problems from its base.
Representing private sectors, Mr. Masai Tadessa also said that supporting sectors that strengthens and rapid agriculture to industry transformation is very important.
አሁን ኢትዮጵያ ውስጥ የምትመራበት የኢኮኖሚ እድገት ከእርሻ ዘርፍ ወደ አገልግሎት ሰርቪስ ሪሌትድ የሆነ ዘርፍ ነው።
Now Ethiopia is agrarian country but striving to shift it to industry. So we have to strengthen sectors that have input for our agriculture.
Brooke Fikadu is also from private sector. He noted that Ethiopian citizens shouldn't be starved where more than 80% of the population is farmers.
የዋጋ ግሽበት ችግር ኢትዮጵያ ውስጥ አሁን ዛሬ አይደለም የተነሳው ከዛሬ 10 ዓመትም ከዛሬ 8-9 ዓመትም በፊትም ትዝ ይለኛል አይለኛ የሆነ የግሽበት ችግሮች ሲነሱ
Inflation was started in Ethiopia 10 years from today. Hereafter, our people shouldn't keep silence because it is very dangerous. Our country is agrarian, but starvation is always there. This shows that there is problem. Therefore, I believe that this reform should be evaluated not only bureaucratic improvements but also improvements of life standard of each and every citizens of the country.
The discussions was conducted aiming to solve the challenges in terms of inflation, joblessness and foreign exchanges in the country.
Thank you for being with us. Up next, I will journey with our weekly program Pick of the Week. Stay tuned.